Happy Friday, April 24, 2026, beautiful spiritual brothers and sisters. This is Time Freedom Dream Lifestyle Passive Residual Income While You Sleep as a pro network marketing coach. Also, founder and CEO of OneHouseOffTheGrid.com, which will soon be the world's first network or multi-level marketing company for nationwide residential energy conservation efficiency, and also America's energy conservation efficiency and renewable energy expert. Make sure you visit the site, ONE, House Off the Grid. Also, author of upcoming New York Times best-selling book about increasing your mind span titled How to Die of Nothing. Danny Zen coming to you live from the Northern Hemisphere with a post-sunrise number 838. Listen up, block out the next less than 20 minutes or so you can be proactive and already know what you're going to do in a major crisis, grid down situation and all that, or just find yourself in a bad situation. This is the survival rule of threes, if you can see here, okay? 3 seconds without hope or maybe a bad decision or panicking, okay? 3 seconds for making a very bad decision because maybe you weren't sleeping well and stuff like that. The second survival rule of three is 3 minutes. I think we all know that one. You can't survive more or less without 3 minutes of oxygen, okay? If you don't have oxygen for 3 minutes or more, so or less, okay? The next survival rule of three is 3 hours without shelter. That's basically having your body exposed to extreme temperatures, either way too hot, extreme heat, heat stroke, or freezing temperatures, okay? To the elements. So you definitely want to have good shelter in place, and even have a backup or two in case something happens to your primary residence, like a tornado or natural and or man-made disaster. So that's 3 hours, and that is far more important than food, as we know, even water, okay? Because we can survive without water for like 3 days or so, as you can see here, maybe less if you're older or if you've been sweating a lot or it's extreme heat, okay? So even shelter, you got to keep your normal core body temperature within a narrow range, okay? Very, very important. So 3 days without water. The next would be 3 weeks, more or less, without food, depending on your age, particular health condition, as you can see here. So that is far, far low priority, but believe it or not, just keep it simple. You got to focus on the air for sure. Okay, and then the extreme temperatures no one really thinks about, but I think in recent history and memory you might recall some extreme temperatures. I know, back in 2021 with that extreme freezing temperature there in Texas and Mexico, killed over 111 North Americans, pipe bursts and all of that. No one can expect freezing temperatures. That was in February of 2021, if memory serves me correct. Okay, so next option is, last thing would be 3 months, and that's without companion or a meaningful human connection. Very important. We are social beings for sure. You definitely don't want to socially isolate for yourself like I've done for a while. But anyways, learn more and also get a written game plan so you can say goodbye to all your energy, water, grocery, and even sewage bills, as well as possibly have up to 2 years worth of safe drinking water and food stored. And learn how to earn an average of $7,000 in commissions when you help an American with our 15 core energy upgrade and self-reliance items by becoming a commission-only, what I call utility bill freedom consultant, OneHouseOffTheGrid.com utility bill freedom consultant, on my nationwide deep energy retro platform, and also soon to be an online energy marketplace, okay? Again, go to ONEHouseOffTheGrid.com, since like the late President JFK Jr. said, the time to fix the roof is when the sun is shining, okay? Again, the time to fix the roof is when the sun is shining. So I know a lot of you guys are probably preoccupied maybe with a health condition. If so, please be sure to visit the following links so you can not only get a sneak peek into the future New York Times bestselling book, but also to learn how to fire your doctor and hire nature, as it says here. You could visit this link at the bottom so you can learn how to have real health insurance, learn what over 90% of doctors don't even know about, okay, and maybe reverse your biological and or mitochondrial age. Go to linktree/healthmerica, linktr.echo/healthmerica is HEALTHM as in Mary, ERICA, or visit tinyurl.com/the doctor of the future, and doctor spelled out T Tango INYURL.com/the DOCTOR of the future, or tinyurl.com/disrupt big pharma, so you can get a copy of a draft since I'm revising my e-guide titled How I Solve My Sleep Problems, 30 tips to fall asleep, stay asleep, and wake up feeling totally refreshed, since having consistently great sleep will have a huge impact on your executive functioning skills, okay? You could visit the link at the bottom since I've got formatting issues with that link there, or you can go to tinyurl.com/how I solved my sleep problems, or put bit.ly/how I solve my sleep problems should work. Or if Google decides to ban me for spreading quote-unquote medical misinformation, or if I decide to ban them for being naughty and spying on us, violating our privacy, selling our information, you can go to tinyurl.com/stop counting sheep, okay? If you have trouble accessing these documents on cloud storage, leave me a voicemail at my landline number, the full name, best email address, and a contact number so I can follow up, make sure you got access, and leave it at any of these numbers that you see here. The primary one being my voice-only landline at 786-441-2727. Again, that's 786-441-2727. Or my cell phone, although I never text despite what it says there, at 305-297-9360. Again, 305-297-9360. Or if you're outside the country, on my toll-free line at 1-800-250-8975. Again, 1-800-250-8975, okay? And as always, you can be able to pay all cash for all these self-reliance off-grid items. Be sure to visit my How to Own Your Life document so you can recondition your thinking about how to earn money by having a mindset shift. Just go to either tinyurl.com/I want freedom now, or tinyurl.com/more hammock time, more HAMMOCK time, not shown here, okay? And let's see here, what else? Oh, for the whole green enchilada, for a ton of information that will definitely save your butt in a unanticipated or even, common extended power outage. I know you guys do not have months, if not years worth of food in the water store for the vast majority of you guys. And I'm sharing this very important links because I don't want my neighbors to be pillaging me because you guys didn't take care of yourself and plan, okay? Go to either tinyurl.com/one house off the grid, or tinyurl.com/1 and then house off the grid, or tinyurl.com/the whole green enchilada. Since I've been prepping since more or less 2008, I got my sun oven box solar cooker. I've got still a lot of information. I need to get my skills up, and remember, skills and information is always more important than gear, okay? For sure. And don't be a lone wolf. Make sure you have some trusted friends that also like mind and hopefully into prepping and all that, okay? You will be glad you did, because the crap is going to hit the fan, and it's going to hit it hard. It's going to make the Great Depression of the 30s look like a picnic, okay? Seriously, you got it? I think for those that are intelligent and have the same mindset as me, it's just a matter of time. Whether you got a grid outage due to either a natural electric pulse, like a coronal mass ejection, more commonly known as a solar flare, like the 1859 Carrington event, okay, which hurt telegraph operators, caused electricity outages, even though there wasn't there wasn't a grid technically back then, but it did take down some telecommunications equipment, okay? And then you've got the man-made electromagnetic pulse, and that is something like a high-altitude nuclear detonation done by a crazy guy, okay? So if you want to be proactive, and if you think times are tough right now, it's going to get even harder, okay? So for those that have some disposable income, make sure you invest in some the EMP shield devices that will help you to minimize or protect yourself from, those two kind of electromagnetic pulses. With my partner called EMP Shield, I've got it personally installed in my electrical main panel. Just get a higher licensed electrician. You can learn more by visiting either tinyurl.com/best EMP protection, I believe it is, or you can go to tinyurl.com/I'll have the right links in the description below the video because I got way too many affiliate links. You can also get a discount by entering my code, my $50 off coupon code, and that's one house off the grid, all letters, ONE, house off the grid. Or you can put Danny Zen, DANNYZEN should work, or my other main coupon code, and that's Solar for Dummies, Solar, FORDUMMIES. When you check out at EMPshield.com, okay, EMPshield.com. I'll also have a link to my EMP Shield Brighteon video channel. I believe it's tinyurl.com/EMP for Dummies should work, okay? So that's that. Don't say that you were not warned. It's a matter of time that another Carrington event that might be even worse will happen eventually, okay? For sure, guaranteed, 100%. Got it? The last thing I would just mention is that if you happen to place an order for some of these wellness or off-grid self-reliance items on my many e-guides listed on those documents, please forward me a copy of your order confirmation and or enrollment confirmation email if you decide to join one of my more than handful of part-time home-based big business systems opportunities, so you can escape the rat race, have free time to grow your own food, very important. And just forward those emails to the dct3@cornell.edu address. That's D Delta C Charlie T Tango the number 3 at CORNELL.edu. And CC my onehouseoffthegrid@gmail.com and onehouseoffthegrid@protonmail.com. Again, all letters, okay? So that's that. I hope you learned something new. And if the survival rule of threes is not always on top of your mind, it better be, okay? Because it's going to save your life, or at least hopefully improve the quality of it, okay? So, yeah, if you happen to fill out my off-grid consultation Google form, which will be on one of the links on the in the description below the videos on my Brighteon channel, or this link there, just leave me a voicemail, the date and approximate time of your successful submission, and one of my trained staff will go through it to present you with your free, no obligation, net zero energy and or off-grid game plan, okay? Because I know a lot of you guys are not prepared, that's for sure. Well over 90% of Americans would perish should there be no electricity for 6 to 24 straight months. You got that? Okay? So anyways, don't mean to send shivers down your spine, but it's time to hustle. Again, the time to fix the roof is when the sun is shining, okay? Anyways, take care, everybody. I look forward to having you be proactive, have peace of mind, and also to be more green, okay? We're in all of us are in this together, and I don't want those that are unprepared to affect those that are prepared and have some foresight, okay? Anyways, take care, everybody. Be well, and again, just contact me if you have any questions regarding being proactive, or to learn how to supplement and replace your income at any of those 3 numbers, okay? Take care, everybody. Be well.